Hey, Grandma.
Was that you calling me
Yes?
earlier,
No?
saying that you were the home clearance place?
No,
You know how?
that wasn't me.
Well, it wasn't them because I looked down at the bottom of the phone and they was trying to FaceTime me. It might be somebody trying to hack my phone, but anyway, I hung up on them. Somebody trying to hack my phone. I just hung up. I said, okay then, bye. Whatever. So I said, it sounds like my grandson's voice. What you doing, please?
Right now, I'm washing clothes. But that's surface level. I know on the phone I told you nothing. But the truth is, I don't even know where to start. I know you know that I lost my favorite hat. But that should be the least of my worries. Now, my shoes are falling apart. Do you remember when you prayed for me?
Lord God, I pray that the doors are open there, Lord God, and he's ready to venture into them, Lord God, and be protected with your protection, Lord God, because you're the only one that can protect him as he looked to the hills.
That was right after I surprised you. Just a few hours before I got on that plane to England. Do you remember? I told you everything was getting better. That this digital nomad's life gone wrong was actually beginning to go right. Do you remember this conversation?
You just can't give up and don't let nobody get in your way and tell you you can't do this because this is going to happen. That's the no. You can make whatever you want to happen happen.
Thank you. Do you remember when you told me to keep going, to have faith? That was all I needed to hear. Instead of accepting defeat, I leaned into my gifts. I wrote an ebook. I wrote a song, an ode to my viral moment, a prayer.
I just lost my job. I don't know what I'm gonna do, know what I'm gonna do. Hope I don't match these cards. Praying that the Lord comes through, let your will come through. No, we ain't talked in a while, cause I wasn't thinking about you, wasn't thinking about you. Now I'm here at these gates, cause I can only call on you. Now all I got is faith. You said you won't forsake me. You showed me so much grace. Won't you please embrace me?
I was finding my rhythm again. I was getting back to what makes me me. The ebook was a success. That's what got me home to you, to the States. After the first month of its release, I made $1,246.99 from 203 unique customers. For the first week, I made the book pay what you want. I did that for two reasons. Firstly, I wanted the information to be accessible to everyone. Secondly, I wanted to be able to identify who my most generous supporters were. I figured there were at least 1 or 2 people in my community who would make a generous contribution in order to get my attention. I figured that they would be interested in utilizing my skills for storytelling, video editing, or content creation in general. I figured that someone like this would be willing and able to pay me 4 figures a month for my services. I was right. Within 2 to 3 hours of announcing the release of my ebook on my IG story, someone I didn't know paid $100 for it. I reached out to them right away. We had a meeting, and about a week later, we came up with this. So I told my family what was happening. They scraped together some funds to get me back to Baltimore. I used my deposit to buy the cheapest flight I could to Asia. As soon as I got back home, I was on my way to DC to get my Chinese visa. I have a dream client. I never have to wait for reimbursement. And she always throws in the extra money. Grandma, I'm happy as hell. I went from losing my tech job to somehow alchemizing it into a business. Now I get paid to travel and be creative. I'm so happy. Just before I got to this airport to visit my father's parents, it was a few days before I saw you, I linked with an old friend in Baltimore to write this song for my travels. I'm on a plane again. I'm so high in the sky, I can't look down or see the ground. I'm drifting through the clouds again to a place far away from what I know. But I'm still gonna go. Yep, your grandson is in Thailand, but only thanks to another angel. When I was in India, I earned another contract. Another one of those people I was initially looking for. Someone who wanted to hire me to be me. So why did I title this video Things Got Worse when everything's going perfect?
Thank you very much.
Well, that's because everything was going perfect. Until just the other day.
Your name. Damn. Now. No. Your name? No. My name. Blease. Blease. Here, can I give you this? Juan? That's your name. Juan? Blease. Okay. See you.
Boom. There it is, Grandma. China's canceled. I wasn't expecting this either. But that's entrepreneurship. Sometimes the unexpected happens. But I'm proud of myself. You know me. If this had happened to me as a child, instead of work on a solution, I would just panic and find a distraction. Instead of focusing on the things I can control, like making a YouTube video, I would just complain. Say, damn, this isn't fair. Well, I don't have the luxury of doing that because I haven't sold as many books this past month, and I've got to shed some of this credit card debt quickly so I can stay in the game. I've got a few things going for me. 1, this Airbnb is paid for through the end of July. 2, I do have an active contract which should net me another $1,500 in a few days. That should take care of the balance of my most premium credit cards. Finally, I've got the people, my community, and 1K subscribers on YouTube, which means I only need 4,000 view hours to monetize. Now that might not make me rich, but every dollar counts. So let's start there. People have been asking me to post more for the longest anyway. So I'm going to give them what they've been asking for. More stories. More love. More of me. Just being me.
I just lost my job. I don't know what I'm gonna do, know what I'm gonna do.